Good morning, everyone. Today is the 30th of July, only another day, well, today and tomorrow left in July, and then summer is sort of half over. My name is George Kosch, and I am the CEO of Worldoprofit. A little bit about myself. I got out of high school and joined the military. And after I got my degree and everything through military college here in Canada, I went on and flew aircraft. I was a pilot. So it was great, great way to get going in life, especially if you don't have any money to pay for university, so they give you all that. So out of the military, after 10 years, I got out and thought I'd wing it. And that turned out to be pretty good because we started Worldoprofit back in 1994. One of the neat things about Worldoprofit is we've done the same thing after we learned how to actually generate leads and traffic online. We haven't taught anyone anything different. Much like the cell phone that you have is based on the telephone. You've got a phone number, you dial it, you get somebody on the other end, and you talk to them. That's the same thing that we've taught. It's almost too simple to be true because there have been 1,000,001 different ways of doing these things, and I can tell you 1,000,000 ways that are wrong, unfortunately, that are designed to take your money and to not teach you actually how to generate leads and traffic to sites properly and to the right sites, which is a huge error that I've seen over and over again too many times. So now what we do at Worldoprofit is we host websites, we teach affiliate marketing, lead generation for any company, any business that you're in, now or in the future. But most importantly, we are a business training platform. We're not a business opportunity. We're here to set you up permanently online in a community of people all doing the same thing. Okay, so we're here to help you to learn and understand all about the internet and how you generate leads and traffic. The one thing that I've seen, the biggest mistake that I've seen is, and I don't mean somebody just kind of misreading or, not getting started right. We've had people in the program for months, and somehow, some way, they've missed this slide right here. This is the slide that if you really honestly handwrite it out, you'll be successful in the program. I know you will. In 27 plus years, I cannot understand why somebody can't do this. And by that I mean, get to lesson 3, but do the video. Instead of just watching the video, do the video, do the steps in the video. And by that I mean, you're going to be joining some sites at no cost. You're going to be grabbing the ad examples and you're going to be posting those ads. And then you're going to track them to make sure you're doing it right. There are people that have spent months in the program that don't do that. They've never done it. And when I send them to the video, they don't do it. One gentleman sent me a note this morning and said, listen, I watched the video 100 times. Check the ad tracker. And I went, yeah, but you haven't done anything. Right? So there's a huge difference between watching the video and going through the motions and doing the promotion. 27 plus years, I still don't understand how that could be misunderstood. So if you have problems, contact support. Let us know. And we'll also get your bonuses set up for you once you ask for them. The reason that we do these things is to make sure that you're actually doing things. So many of these programs out there, well, they don't need to worry about that because they simply say, watch these videos. They never check on you. They have no way of testing to make sure everything's okay. They're just video companies, right? Here's a 10-step process. Here's this, here's that. They never check up on you. But we do. That's why we have the ad tracker. That's why we have login tracking. We do care. We actually want people to go through and do this stuff. And that's why we have support 7 days a week. Business doesn't just stop on Sunday. Doesn't stop on Christmas either. Christmas is a very busy time. Contrary to what most banks seem to think, Sunday is an operational day. Money moves. So we're here. We do tech support and affiliate generation of traffic support, whatever you want to call it, all the time, every day. Another big mistake I see is people are not getting email because they're using Hotmail, Yahoo. I don't see a lot of Comcast anymore. I don't see a lot of SBC Global. I mostly see Hotmail and Yahoo. The only problem with those companies is they block business communications completely. They don't just put them in a spam folder. They simply don't allow it. Why? I've never really understood that. But Gmail, they let everything through. The only thing with Gmail is you just have to make sure that you say this is not bad. You go to your spam folder and you can check it. If you need help with that, fill out a support ticket. I have a beautiful video I did that teaches you exactly how to maximize your Gmail and how it all works. Okay? The promotion is easy to do. It's completely free. You don't need to buy anything else. Sometimes you'll get an email about an optional thing that you can purchase, like traffic, leads, ClickBank store, things like that. You don't need those to be successful. Those are options that we're sending out because we've had people with us for 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, 8 years. Okay, so we send out things for them. As a new person, you don't need to buy anything. Every single thing is free. We have a promo code center with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of advertising. That's absolutely free. You're here because your sponsor did this. Okay, you're here. You signed up as an associate and you probably went to the Live Business Center, talked to some reps in there, and they directed you to watch the Silver Upgrade video, learn about our traffic packages, things like that, or you asked them questions and they answered them. The proof that this works is always a question that comes up. Tell me about your traffic conversion. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. And I often answer them, like when somebody says to me, how does your traffic convert? I go, well, you converted. You signed up. But, huh? You know what I mean? You mean me? Yeah, you converted. How did you convert? You are the proof that the program works. All right, so and we're going to talk about that on today's main slide. I'm going to talk to you about traffic and what it is and how to answer these questions. I just love answering the questions because it's just they're asking a question and they're the answer, right? The Live Business Center is there. We have monitors in there. They're members, just like you. They volunteer their time to sit in their home. It's easy to get volunteers. It really is because they're at home. They don't have to travel anywhere. There's no cost. I mean, let's face it. Internet now is a decent price. Computers, everything has come down. It's easy to get people to sit and talk to people and chat with them and help them. And they're not closing sales for themselves. The Live Business Center monitors are closing sales for you because when you bring somebody in as an associate, it's tracked to you, coded to you. You're their sponsor. You'll get an email saying you signed someone up. Okay, so that's how affiliate programs work. I believe, and I'm pretty sure this is a fact, that we were the very first affiliate program on the internet. Okay, because 1994 is a long time ago, and I don't think there were any affiliate programs. So again, back to the ad tracker, it's just what I look at. You should look at it to confirm that you're getting clicks after you do your promotions. Right? We send out a newsletter every day to all associates. That's something that's really important to focus on because when you bring somebody in as an associate, we send them a newsletter. We send them a welcome letter and then a daily newsletter. And all of the links in the newsletter come back to the member area under you. They're your affiliate. They're your associate. You sign them up. Whenever they upgrade or purchase a traffic package, you get the commission. It's just that simple. And every day we send a newsletter out. I'm going to show you one a little bit later. Actually, I'll show it to you right now. Here's an example of a newsletter that we would send out. See how it says the Worldprofit Massive Weekend and July Sale, 2 days left. So these are sent out all the time. You get 18 memberships, just like you did. Let's overview the sites, get details. When they click on Get Details, it automatically logs them into their member area. Okay, they don't have to enter a username, password, nothing. It just logs them in. Every day we send this stuff out to remind them of what they get, the things that they get when they sign up. Okay, so that's important to know that we're doing this every day. You don't need an autoresponder. You don't need any fancy anything. Like I said, the silver membership is all you need to be successful. All the other stuff are optional. Okay, the cool tools area is on the top menu, and it has software that will help you do your promotion faster and more efficiently. Okay, Link Manager, Link Magic are also included. These are tools that are part of your silver membership that I use every day. I use Link Magic and the Link Manager. These things come with a small cost. Okay, JIPIT auto text, I think it's about 25 bucks. RoboForm, you don't even need RoboForm anymore. You've got password systems built into browsers that you can use if you want. Postbox is what I just showed you. That's an email management program. Okay, Postbox is really neat because here's my copy right here that you see. It allows you to do all kinds of different mailboxes all in the same, and you just click on them to see your email in those different mailboxes. Now, the neat thing about it is you receiving emails from the different safe listing exchanges. It's easy to manage it. Okay, you can see here, you can click this link for credits, that sort of a thing. Okay, so very, very important to understand that. Okay, that it just makes things faster. If you want to delete your email, all you have to do is just press your shift key. You can go down, you can hit the delete button up here, and then you could go to a different email account and you can manage it. Okay, so we've got all of your controls here. Easy to move through. So it just makes email a little bit more efficient, easier to manage. Okay, are there any questions about that? And yes, Christy is a senior monitor. You know, the monitors in the Live Business Center, again, they are members that have time, that want to help. It's really important to understand that our community, which is right here, the Worldprofit community, comes up and it's free to join. You can see it in the member area in the message center. There's a link to join and it's completely free. Tells you what's going on with Worldprofit. Okay, so these are things that are there for you if you need help. You can always come to the community. You can post and ask questions and do all of that good stuff, okay? You can ask the monitors questions. They'll usually direct you to a video, or they might even just say, listen, go and watch the last week's workshop. That was covered, that sort of thing, under training, okay? So these things are all there for you. We have endless ways to get help, and we have endless ways to get support, because to us, support is success. Without support, you're not going to be successful. And I don't mean some video series. I don't mean these courses. I'm talking about real live support from people that are breathing and looking at you in the Live Business Center, chatting, typing, live, now, here. Not these, here, take this 16-part course. Well, that's fine. But if you don't have any support that's live and ready for you all the time, you won't be successful. Being done. Nobody's successful. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, so let me see. I'm just checking for any questions. I always have to look over here to the other monitor, see if any questions are. And yeah, the other thing that we do that's really exciting at Worldprofit is when I do my workshops. You can see the people that are in attendance. You can see their questions. Don't fall for those conferences that you go to online where they don't show you any of that. The only reason I say that is you're being faked. They've already run that. You're just in there thinking that it's live. It's not live. Live is when you can see the participants and you can see what they're asking. Just like a real live classroom. You know, you're not just listening to a tape recorder at the front of the room with a bunch of mannequins sitting in the room. And you're in there thinking, oh, this is live. No, it's not. We are live. We have live support. We have people in there that are just like you, members that are the front of our company. Not somebody sitting behind a mahogany desk that you can't get to called the CEO. I'm always here too. I answer probably 40% of all tech support tickets. Okay, so that's important to understand that. You can reach us. Try to reach the CEO of your bank. Never talk to him or her ever. Okay, so big deal, right? So I've always been asked this big question: how does the traffic we get convert? And my answer to people that ask this question are usually, well, where did you come from? You converted. So give me some feedback on that first. And most of the time they don't remember. They're like, oh, I found out about you in Google or something, or I think I got an email. So then it comes back to the same question. So did you convert, and how, why, that kind of thing? And they'll soon start to answer their own question. What we're trying to do with the Traffic Blaster, the Diamond Rotator, Ruby Solos that you get, we're trying to give you some traffic that's always running in the background. Background traffic. Is it, people coming in and saying, hey, I want to sign up for Worldprofit right now? No, it's not. It's general traffic that you can put any affiliate program into that you want. You can change your URLs anytime. It's designed for somebody in business, right? We're a business. So what we have running all the time are ads. They're running constantly. Now, where does the traffic come from? Where is all this traffic? So I pulled up the analytics here of just some Diamond Rotator, and I have some general traffic coming in here. This is like bulk English-speaking traffic, which is always running. But look at all the other stuff. Global Profit Zone. This is Traffic Hoopla. Okay, this is one of our incredible members. And we purchase traffic from all these sites. Hungry for Hits, Worldprofit Link, Rotator Genie. Then you can go down and you can see these ones that I don't even know because people are putting widgets up for our ads. Lead Sleep, Safe List Extreme, that's one of ours. Opportunity for Profit, Income Center. See, they go on and on. There's our community, because I just showed you our community. Remember when I said our community? You see the Diamond Rotator ads? They're right there. So these are sources of traffic, general traffic that's always running. Why? That's a good question, isn't it? Why? How is this all possible? Well, let me see something here. This is an interesting thing. Do you see where it says do the video, do the promotion, do the program? This is us at Worldprofit doing things, setting these things up. And the result is, over years, remember I said, we're not a biz op, we're trying to teach you to run a business. Over the years, you'll be receiving traffic from your backlinks to your website, your backlinks, which will lead into landing pages that you've created on your website. And overall, after years of promotion, these things will turn into continuous general bulk type traffic that can turn into sales and leads. That's just the way it works. Okay, so it's a matter of just coming in and having that attitude that this is all running in the background. It's great, but we need you to generate traffic. This is targeted traffic that we're teaching you to generate. And by targeted, I mean these are people that are looking for affiliate programs, money-making opportunities, or a permanent business residence that we offer through our program. And that generation is done by going here and doing the video, doing the program. Okay? You're going to promote to safeless exchanges, Facebook groups, and those are targeted. But you're doing the promotion by pasting the ads in that we give you to these different sites. And not just Worldprofit's 18 sites. We're talking about the sites that you find in your member area under training. You're going to go through these traffic streams. You're going to sign up for Hercules. You're going to sign up for Stay There. You don't have to do it all in one day. However, it's going to lead to success. Okay? Does that make sense? We're trying to get you to do everything and run a business and not have a hobby. I have a gentleman that I've sent 10, it was funny and sad at the same time. I've sent him 10 requests to simply send me a confirmation. And on the 10th request, I put it in massive bold print, so big it must have come out. If he was on his phone, he would have seen like L. You know, he would have had to scroll to read it. And it was like, answer the question. Did you get this? 10 times. And he finally says, yeah, I did. And it was to watch the video, right? To do the video. Here's the kicker. I checked his ad tracker. After 10 times, it was all zeros. So you kind of, I actually did, I got itchy, like my head got itchy. I felt like my head was going to explode. I thought, well, what am I going to do with this guy? What does it take? What happened? And I still don't know. So I sent him a note and I said, let me know when you've signed up for one of the sites and you've sent out a promo. So what I'm really trying to do is get the guy just to put this together for success. And in his case, it's just one click. I just want to see one click from one safe lister exchange. So if you're watching this now and you're one of them, you must go through the training. Again, start over from scratch. It's right here. There's a button that you click that says start here. And what it'll do is it's going to take you through an introductory video from last Easter. Okay? It's still there. It still works. Just like, if I sent you a video on how to dial your phone. You click in these numbers. You could have that from like 1910. I don't know when phones were invented, but they always had numbers, right? You guys, the video's a little old. Yeah, that's right. 412357. Who cares? This video is really good. It's an intro. It talks to you about your profile, getting set up, giving you sort of that overview of what Worldprofit's all about, how to get around the member area, what the menus do. Then down here, this is the biggie, Worldprofit Safe List and Traffic Exchange Workshop. This is just going to take you through how to promote, tips, tricks, things like that, eye-openers of how these things work properly, how to really do it. Okay, so they're there for you to get you going. Okay. And yeah, Kevin, I remember the rotary phone myself. It was the same basic thing though, here's how you dial. Hasn't changed in 100 years. This is the same, hasn't changed in 27 years. We were there when this all started. The Mosaic browser, I was there before Mosaic browser came out, well before. I didn't even have it. You had to type everything into a little black, it was like the black hole. It would just have text up there and you just type into it. Gopher, FTP, all the different protocols. But as soon as the browsers came out, this has never changed. Okay? So let's have some fun. I wanted to sort of give you more of an overview of a thing that we call Website Plus, featuring a program called MobiRise. And MobiRise is a management tool. It lets you manage a website. Now, I know you're thinking, well, you know, that's pretty big, because when you go in here, okay, and you go to your menu and you say Website Management, Home, the site's pre-made for you, right? You come in and you can just manage it, right? You can add pages. You can go up here and click New Page, and you can go this. You can try adding things. You can delete things. It's kind of fun, actually. There's so much you can do with it, right? Well, with Website Plus here, this allows you to extend to either another website domain name, like, you know, a new www, or you can call it websiteplus.georgekosch.com. It's called techie, it's called an A record, but it's still on your domain name. Like my silver membership or my platinum membership, it's the same. It's georgekosch.com. We have the ability to put Website Plus up there, or whatever you want to call it. So if you order this, it's $27. You never have to pay again, as long as you keep your silver or platinum, and we'll host it for you. We'll give you this stuff here. We'll give you a username, we'll give you this, and then you also can download a program called MobiRise. Okay, MobiRise is like an editor. Back in the day, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you an overview of what this looks like here. It's just going to, because I always like to help people out with just a quick drawing of what we're doing. So every website looks like this, including Google. You go to the website, it's a page, right? It's got stuff on it. Well, to manage that page, you know, you have a title maybe, you have a background image here, you know, you've got a little table of contents or whatever you want in here, and then you have some information here and there and this. So you've seen them. There's a million different sites out there. But the important thing about these sites is what manages the site. How do you add to it? How do you edit it? How do you delete it? Just like a chalkboard. You know, you've got your chalk and you've got an eraser, so you can start over again. On the internet, we have a management program. And in this case, it's just called MobiRise. I'm just going to say MobiRise. And it will manage all of this. You can add pages, remove pages, you can add graphics, you can have accept credit cards, you can have little shopping carts, everything that you want. There's a learning curve to it, but it's really neat. And I want to show you, I want to give you a good idea of how this actually works. I have websiteplus.georgekosch.com, and it's up and running, and it looks like this. Pretty basic, right? Scroll down. I just added a few services. Start now, little buttons. And this was a template. I started this with a template, and I just changed the words. And you're wondering, whoa, is that code? Do I have to? No, not at all. But you'll notice it says websiteplus.georgekosch.com. It even comes with the secure version too, so I can put an S in there. We add that on for you, S. So, you know, we've got everything locked and everything like that. So you've got a little Facebook. Now, you can do unlimited things with this too. For example, this Get Started Now for Free is a sign-up form that actually signs people up under me into Worldoprofit. This whole thing here I created in about 20 minutes. And I know it's hard to believe, but I'll show you what MobiRise looks like. Whoa, it looks like what I set up, doesn't it? This is now no longer my browser. This is MobiRise. And you can tell it says MobiRise right up there. See that? MobiRise. And there's pages. And there's sites that you can create. You can create other little sub-sites and things like that. There's extensions too that are optional. So you can add different things like shopping carts and things. And I'll show you a little bit about that. But what I wanted to show you was that this thing is really cool because it's all what you get on the web. So when you look at it on the web, you see what you see here, which is a neat way to edit a site. And to prove it, say I put an X here. See how there's a little X there? Well, watch what happens if I want to see this show up on the site. Because if you look over here on my browser now, There's no X here. But if I go and I go to my MobiRise and I say publish, it will publish. Now, what does it publish to? How do you know how to set this up? It just looks so complicated. Publish? What do you mean publish? Well, I have a video that I show you, and you go in, and when this is done publishing, I'll show you how neat this is. It takes about 30 seconds sometimes to publish, but that's fine. What I can do now is it'll say successfully published, and then I go over here and I hit refresh, and you see how there's an X there now. Okay? The setup is very simple, because what happens is we give you the host, the username, and the password. Okay, so you have all these at your access all the time. But here's the neat thing. When you first get this and it's blank, you go up and you click on publish, and it will say, do you want to go to MobiRise, your local drive? No, you don't want to do those. You want to do FTP. And it's simply going to say, you click on the edit and you'll add your FTP. Do you see this? Where it says website plus at websiteplus.georgekosch.com. Websiteplus.georgekosch.com. Username. So you see how it says the host, username, and password. So remember these three things: host, username, password. Okay, host, username, password. Host, username, password. Once those are in there, they're in there forever. I haven't touched mine in years, literally years. I don't change those things. I don't need to. They're in there. Okay? That way, for example, if you do update Website Plus and say it updated to a major update and it didn't carry those over, no problem. You've got them all. They're always handy right there in your member area. Okay? What I really like about this, though, is the fact that you can generate leads. And by that, I mean you can set up a website, put up anything that you want, and guess what? This thing here, do you see how it says form fields? This is pre-built. So I'm going to prove this to you. I'm going to see a little plus sign there. You go plus. And you want to add a form. So you see how it says get in touch, contact, start a free trial now. Oh, well, that's interesting. So I'm just going to put it here for now, just so you guys can see and I can prove to you how easy it is. So instead of saying start a free trial now, join our program free. Fill out the form below to get started. You can put a whole paragraph in there. You can put an image in there maybe above it, that kind of thing. But here, watch this. Do you see this where it says start now? Say that I want to make this happen. Well, automatically, Worldoprofit, right, to sign up an associate, you need a name and an email. So you don't have to do any techie stuff, right? Yeah. It says, do you want the notification to go to email address or an action URL? Whoa, action URL. Where do I get that? Well, let me take you to a special place here in your member area. Okay, so let's go to a special place in your member area, website management, click on main, and you can get it here, which is this URL right here. Okay, and you can also go to, of course, Website Plus. Here are some items to help you. There's a little help video here. But you see this here? This is your URL action. Okay, so it's in two places. Of course, I put it here because, so I copy. Okay, copy. And then I go back to MobiRise, where it asked me the big question and said, oh, well, I'd rather go here. So I paste it in. See how it's got my ID in there? And I say save. So now if I go publish, let's see what happens. So we publish it. And then I'm going to go back to the site. Because you only did one thing to make a sign-up form. Right? You just did one thing. So we go here, let it do its thing. Whoa. So let's go back here. Remember we're in there, and then see it says World Profit. Let's hit refresh because I just put it at the bottom just to show you folks what this can do. So you see how it says join our program free. So I'm going to put my name in. And I'll just say gorge.k.osch@gmail.com. And I'm not actually going to sign up, but I'm going to take you to the sign up confirm. So it goes in here, and do you see how it's done this? It said, okay, we're almost ready for you. And then, of course, this is what we do with everyone who signs up into the associate program. We say you have to agree to the terms. They can see the terms here. They prove they're not a robot, the usual stuff. But then they complete their sign up and they go in the member area. But where did they come from? They came from a form that I pasted one thing into. That's it. So now the next question becomes, okay, so these are the basics. You click a little plus button, you can add all kinds of things. You can add features, headers, images, and we're going to talk about images because you can create your own images or you can use their studio of images. For example, again, I'm just going to add some things in here just to show you the image power. So say I go here with the girl, okay? So I go here and I say, okay, well, I want to change the image. So you can go into parameters, you can say, I want an image, color, video, whatever. Click on the image and look at what happens. We get a free online library. I want that one instead. Oh, okay. New image. Oh, I don't like that one. How about another one? Click on the image. Look at abstract, animals. We like animals. Maybe we go, oh, there's little sheep. Turtle. Turtles are cool. Try turtle. You can add pages to this too. Click here, pages. Oh, well, there's my pages. So I have a landing page I'm building. What's that look like? Oh, there's a contact us. Create a new page. Call it workshop. So is this better than what World Profit's website management is? No, not at all. It's just a way to extend into something new that adds to your website, can generate more backlinks for you, and what Google and Bing and Yahoo absolutely love is food. They eat internet. They eat content. And this isn't robotically created. They all know what robot articles are. They all know all those things. They don't eat that stuff. They want real stuff, tenderloin. And this is what the tenderloin is. It's this fresh, new stuff that you create. And Google will grab it up. Okay? So Bobby Joe says, does it update? When you update it, do they charge you? No, they don't charge you. It just updates. Okay? So, and again, so it puts my footer in. I can remove that if I want. I don't want a footer on there. Okay? Click the plus to start adding new blocks. So then you can start right here. Now here's a neat thing. You can put a menu up too. Like say I wanted to have a really cool menu where people could get to me. Right? And then click back here and there's your menu. So you can start adding to this, changing it. You want your Facebook page in there. Say I want to, I don't want Mobirise in there. I want Facebook.com, World Profits Group, that stuff. So you'd say, Facebook.com and then groups, World Profit, whatever, that kind of thing. Okay? So there's no limit to what you can do with this thing. However, here's a neat thing. Here's something that's really cool. As you go plus, and you think, this is all the free stuff. Testimonials, contacts. How about extensions down here? So you can also extend, click add more, and you don't have to buy anything yet. You could just look. Look at all this stuff that they have. Different features, themes for every single possible thing you can imagine. And you're looking at the prices going $50, $50. Well, you can get them all, the whole kit, for $149. Okay, so it's up to you. It depends on your business and if you're wanting to do that. But it's optional, just like I said at the start of the program. Look at some of the stuff they have though. You can do your own feeds too. You can have chat button, Facebook feed, Twitter feed. Some new stuff since I've started by far. There's also down here Scrolling, they've got a lot of stuff. Way down here, I found they have, way down, scrolling up, some stores. So you actually can create your own store. You've got Commerce Store, M4 Store. There's ways to add PayPal, shopping carts, you name it. It's just, there's just too much here. What else you can do is you can become a website designer. Okay? Very possible. You can become a designer. PayPal shopping cart. You can do things like this for people if they ever ask you, because you can say, well, you know, maybe in a year from now, you might be really good with this stuff. Okay, so it's all there. I've got videos and everything to help people out so that you can create your own site. Okay? Really, really good stuff. You can also use FileZilla, and you can do really high-end stuff, but you should be pretty much a HTML. You need to know HTML to do it this way. I recommend Mobirise, much easier. Okay, so it extends your website. So instead of just having, you know, you've got your Worldprofit site here, which is your silver or platinum site, you can hook them, link them to each other using the menus at the top. Okay? Linda says, if I want to buy and use ClickBank product, do I purchase through? No, I wouldn't do that, Linda. What you want to do is clear your cookies and everything and just go to the site and buy it. You're not allowed to purchase under yourself. You can also ask ClickBank for support on that, but I think what I used to do is I would just purchase, clear my cookies, and then just go to the vendor site and just buy from there. All right. What you can do, you want to know another trick to buying ClickBank products? What you can do is clear your cookies off, Google the product. Sometimes people have some really good deals they offer, bonuses I mean, for software and products and things that you can get if you purchase through them. You can also do that. This gets back to the point of Mobirise. You can create sites using Mobirise or Worldprofit. You can create deals and things for ClickBank products manually. It's totally up to you. And then maybe somebody will find you one day in Google and you'll get a purchase. Okay? All possible. So, Worldprofit Graphic Studio. We actually have a studio built into the member area for our Platinum members, or you can purchase it as a standalone. The Worldprofit Graphic Studio can be used to generate leads through places like Facebook and everything, and you can find it under Website Management. Click on Graphic Studio, and it loads a graphic system into your browser. You can drop images to get started from your computer. You can see there's presets here that you can use for Facebook posting. So say that you wanted to do a Facebook posting and get people to, yeah, Dave Johnson uses it all the time, and you want to say, okay, I want to just start with something. Now, it says barbershop. You can change all of these to anything that you want. And by that I mean, say that you said, okay, well, I want to take this healthy food for life. You can change all of this. You can change the background. So you can go in the background and you can say, well, I want to have something a little bit different. Different effects, photo effects, filters, things like that. So say that you said, well, I don't know, you're selling some golf thing. You just say golf and then just change it. See how there's now a golf ball there? Then you can change this to, 5 lessons on how to putt free, that kind of thing. And then you could have this link within the squeeze page builder, which is part of the whole program, or you can post this to Facebook and you can make it link to whatever you autoresponder or anything for this different product that you're selling. It could be to join Worldprofit. And you might be thinking, well, I'm not very good at graphics. Okay, so I'm not going to save this, but you can go to these different galleries. For example, we have an image library right here. So I'm just going to click on that. It's going to say leave. Yes, I don't want to save it. But we have an image library that can get you started. That is being created by our president, Dandy Hunter. So you can say, well, I kind of want something to start with. I'm not very good at, graphics and things like that. Well, you could start with this one. So say use image. But the important thing to understand is you're not locked into using this image, right? You can change the background. So say you want to have a background on websites traffic or website visitors. Maybe they'll bring up something like, the superhighway here, that kind of a thing. Then you can change the colors of the fonts. You can post this to Facebook and have people go to one of the ad example URLs. Okay, so there's no limit to what you can do. You can keep changing these until you're happy with something. You can also go and search Google, believe it or not. So say I go up here and I say I want to go to Google royalty-free instead of music images. So Pixabay, you can go here if you want. Find image you want to shoot, so you can go here. Pixabay we use all the time. As you can tell, a lot of people tap into that. This looks like a nice one here. So you could download that to your computer and then upload it into your graphics that you're creating. Because guess what it says right here? Click on graphics, upload yours. So you can choose the file from your computer or you can drag and drop it in there. Isn't that something? I don't know if you can drag it from another browser. I don't think you can. I don't think that's possible. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you'd be able to do that. I think you just have to save it to your computer first. Okay, so off you go. It's a free download. Doesn't cost anything. You download that one and just say download and prove you're not a robot. Say download. It goes into your downloads there, woman 14677. I don't even know where that is. Oh, Photoshop will come up now. I don't use Photoshop anymore. I just use our graphics editor. It just came up because I clicked on it. I'll shut that down though. Don't want to use Photoshop. What you can do though is back in the graphics studio here, it says choose a file. I'm sure it's down in my downloads here. I think I just grabbed it. I don't even know where it went. Image. So we could look on the date, 20th? No, today's the 30th. I don't know where it saved it. Maybe in pictures there. Let's just say it was that one. So you can grab that picture and just put it up. You can extend it. You can have it go to the background, I think, if you just said move back. I think there's some move backs. You can play with it. That's my point. Okay, so you can do all kinds of stuff with this. Okay? I don't even know what that says. Toggle photo effects. Crop the image. Flip. You can just do so much with this thing. Really is incredible. You can make it lighter. That kind of thing. Flip the image. You can rotate the image. You can create banners with these types of things. Change the opacity there, move it around. I don't know. You can do anything. Okay? So it works really easily. And once you've saved it, you can go into your gallery where everything is automatically saved. And then you can create splash pages where people would just simply click. You click one button and it creates a splash page for you. Send people there if you want. Isn't that something? So many different things that we have here, so many different tools, but it always takes me back to doing. You actually have to do this stuff, not automatic. Okay? And Bobby Joe says, how do you create a drop-down? Well, if you're using Mobilize, you can create any drop-down that you want. You just add the, up in here, there's your drop-down, right? Services, about us, that kind of thing. You can say menu. You've got a title here, so you can add the different titles and just play with it. Add different things. Pretty incredible. Block parameters. This is how many items in the drop-down. You can have a logo if you want. Right, so there's a little logo here. You can load a logo for whatever you built in the graphics studio, because it says browse your computer for a logo. There's a site library of all the different things in there. It really is kind of crazy. You can do anything you want, but you got to take time to do it. If you're not willing to kind of go through the motions and do these things, then it will be very difficult. Let's talk about our 27th birthday upgrade special. Sandy has been overwhelmed with people requesting this. So give it time. Contact support if you want a quote to upgrade for 1 full year Platinum VIP membership. You'll prepay for the whole year. Your commissions double to 40%. Every month, you get 100 free exclusive leads using the traffic injection system, which also includes 18 mega site traffic injections every month, which are solos, banner ads, text ads, credits. Every month, you go in, you press a button, and it does it. You get the graphics studio included. Autoresponder, completely turnkey autoresponder, connects to the landing page system. ClickBank Superstore Sales Manager, all included. Advanced Ad Tracker, Platinum VIP bonuses, and you get a package as part of your quote. Okay? Are there any questions about that? How do you get this? Contact support. You will get a quote, and we hope that you decide to take 1, 2, or even 3-year packages that we offer. So you don't have to pay monthly, and you save over 50% on paying monthly. Okay? Are there any questions about this? Anybody have any questions? Did I meet anything? Sorry, did I miss anything? This is our traffic blaster. Do you see this 200,000 visitors summary report? I just have this up all the time so I can access it, make sure everybody's getting their visitors. These are the premium visitors that people get if you follow the program, right? You get on lesson 3, you ask for your bonuses, we send you a letter, it talks about how to get your URL in here and everything like that. There's a video and everything. Also, the 50,000 visitors, you see how they're coming along here? This one was started on the 21st of July. Today's 9 days later, 2,500. That's about right. No, it's not like we give you 50,000 in a week. This campaign ended, obviously, from 2019, so it's up there. But what I want to do is I leave these up here to just show you the different, URLs and things that people have entered. Okay, and it's all live. We've got analytics here, again, that I showed you where traffic's just coming from. It's coming from everywhere. Boxes of traffic, I've never heard of that site. I don't know what it is. Hit to hit, I've never heard of that. Snap, that's one of the 18 that we have. True Internet Freedom, I don't know. I don't even know how this happens. It's just from doing stuff. But permanence. Your website, Website Plus, whatever you're doing, we're begging people, get something and stick with it forever. And these things happen. You start getting traffic from places you've never even heard of. You don't know anything about them. But I'll tell you what, I got a guy. I got to leave it off with a funny. He put his URLs in the Diamond Rotator 2 days ago. Okay. He's gotten about 8 clicks, worth about $3 or $2. So I said, listen, you put your ad in 2 days ago. You've got $3 of value. He said, when's the traffic coming? In other words, he wants to go and have me spoon feed him. He thinks he's just going to start eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, money, money, money. He's like, what are you doing? After everything you try to teach somebody, they turn around and they go, when's it going to happen? And like, 2 days. I just, in my position, you just don't know what to say sometimes. So treat this as a business, not some 3-day thing. It's not pancakes. You don't get up in the morning and just little batter, fry them up and eat them. That's not how it works. This is a long-term business. That's why everybody around you outside of World Profit, generally speaking, is failing. Right? They're just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. And that's not the way to do it. Okay? So what I leave you with is get into the program, stay in the program, work hard, and you will be successful. Summer is, I think, half over by now. Traffic is good. Sales are decent. Okay, people are out enjoying the sun, so don't go crazy in the summer because a lot of people aren't sitting at a computer that's emanating heat because they're outside and getting that thing up there, and they're enjoying the heat, summer, and beaches and things like that. Okay, keep at it. Keep working hard. Okay, and of course, have a great weekend. Long weekend. Okay, thanks.